Yo, what is up guys, ykanime back again with another what if, and today, we're continuing what if Deku was the reincarnation of Arnold Voldigoad. And before this video starts, I just want to say, make a clarification that after this video, starting New Year's, my videos will take a bit longer as I will be editing them. So expect a video at least once a week because my school will be reopening. So as I said, just expect one video every week, and if I don't upload, expect it to be next week. Or if I don't upload at all, just keep pinging me, or that's if you add me on Discord, which I have in my bio or my link in the description. You can add me then, or join the Discord server, which is actually under maintenance as of now. But yes, I was also planning to do a Christmas special, which I decided not to do. And I was also planning to do a 300 subscriber special, which I actually thank you all for actually subscribing to the channel. I wasn't really sure if we were gonna make it here. Let's at least reach 1,000 by the end of the year. That would really make me happy. And not this year, end of 2021, which would really make me happy. And I don't really know what to say. Let's just hop into this damn what if. Last time, on What If Deku was the reincarnation of Arnold Voldigoad, Izuku, Arnold Voldigoad in the mind of Izuku, kind of experienced the first ever villain attack, which has now put the, UA under risk, and the students are really afraid now because, there's a bunch of confusion going on. But whilst this is all happening, the students of Class 1A have heard the announcement from Aizawa that there will be a sports festival which hypes up the entire class except for Midoriya, and he's kinda bummed out at this. And he wasn't really expecting this, because after he just shown his power, everyone's probably gonna try and avoid him because they're kind of scared of him. Except for Bakugo, who actually starts bragging that he'll beat Deku even if he's so strong, which Deku laughs it off and says, "I'd like to see you try." Aizawa, the bell rings. Aizawa tells all the students to get lost, and so Izuku Midoriya just waits until the UA Sports Festival begins. They start to change into their sports uniform and head over to the arena where Aizawa before all of this happened, Aizawa had told Midoriya to come up with a speech, since you will be representing the class of 1A and the whole of UA, which Midoriya is kind of really bummed at this, as he doesn't really like talking in front of public. The Demon Lord had to encourage people, I guess. So when it starts, Midoriya is called up to the stage where he has to make the short speech, which Midoriya, being the old Demon Lord, comes up with an inspirational speech that everyone is really inspired by. And Arnold Voldigoad, the mind of Arnold Voldigoad, decides to go and say, you will all be weaklings as I'll easily beat you. The other classes, not knowing about Midoriya's power, all start yelling at him and throwing random stuff at him, whilst the whole of Class 1A, except for Bakugo, actually just keep their mouths shut. So it's time to start. And everyone, after what Midoriya had said, everyone is starting to target Midoriya, which he doesn't, really care. And so, the first round is obviously the race, which President Mike says the rules and tells everyone to run, which everyone does, and Midoriya standing behind. Midoriya, not really caring, just starts to fly, and he, instantly, in the speed of light, is already at the end. But a few minutes later, Bakugo and Todoroki arrive, shocked to see Midoriya standing there. Well, not really Bakugo, as he already knew this was going to happen. Bakugo heads over at Midoriya and high-fives him and saying, go easy on the rest of the kids, and Midoriya will say, I'll try to hold back. Todoroki, who isn't aware of Midoriya's power, kinda is aware of his power after he saw him kill the Nomu, which the teachers of UA had a hard time. Is kinda thinking Midoriya is plotting something. But he does not really think much of it, and it's now on to the cavalry race or whatever, I forget what it's called. My knowledge is not good. So Izuku isn't getting chosen by anyone as because of the 1 million point, but because of his strength, actually a few people try to crowd him. Well, when I mean a few, I mean only the people from class 1A, such as Mineta, and you know what happens to Mineta. But in the end of the day, Deku gets the exact same team, which he gets in canon, which is Mei Hatsume, Uraraka, and Tokoyami. While Deku kinda has the same plan, but already knows that in the end he's just gonna win. So it starts, and the first thing Izuku does is tell them not to move and just stay still and wait for their time to attack. And so, Bakugo, still having the same team he had, rushes over to Deku, thinking he can get the 1 million point, which Deku does see this coming, and simply tells them to start running, which they do, and Bakugo, who's currently on chase to get the 1 million points, is stopped by Todoroki, who's also trying to aim for the 1 million points. Todoroki gets the closest, but before he can even touch Izuku, he instantly vanishes. Todoroki sees a circle that was around Midoriya, and they all instantly vanish. And Todoroki doesn't know what the hell just happened. But when he turns around, they were right behind him, and they were able to snatch some points. Currently, obviously because of Midoriya's 1 million points, they're currently in the lead. Monoma, who's actually currently trying to copy Midoriya's quirk, is seeing that his quirk is very, very nice and is trying to copy it, but little does he know this is actually magic and not a quirk at all. So Monoma, who's currently struggling to copy any of Midoriya's tricks or anything that comes out of him, or any strange abilities that Izuku does, Monoma cannot copy. Monoma gets frustrated and maybe thinks that he must have some quirk that blocks him from doing that. And so Monoma tries to rush Deku and also trying to get a word out of him on why he can't copy his quirk. But simply Midoriya, who doesn't like the way Monoma acts to class 1A, kinda just instantly takes away all of his headbands, and Monoma is currently in last place, which is kinda sad. But to make it interesting, Midoriya simply gives Monoma his 1 million headband, to see what the other teams would do. Monoma is now saying, oh, never mind, I'm in first place, I don't need to worry. Is rushed instantly by literally everyone there. And Monoma trying to dodge literally everyone kind of succeeds as well. He copies Kirishima's hardening quirk, blocks Bakugo, and punches Todoroki's team away. And while he simply escapes with the 1 million points, and now Midoriya doesn't have to worry about everyone rushing to him. Well, but now he kind of has all the good, kind of has a lot of points, and so do the other teams. Well, the round ends with Monoma's team coming out first and Izuku's team coming out fourth place as in canon. And now, while it's on to the 1v1s. Okay, so now all the fights are pretty much the same, well, except for Bakugo's fight, since he's a bit stronger, he kind of takes them a bit easier. For Deku versus Shinzo, he does get, told about Shinzo's mind control, about, simply, if he answers his questions, you get the point. I don't really understand Shinzo's quirk that much. I never really dived into that topic. But Midoriya does keep his mouth shut, but kinda does want to see his power, so he does end up answering whatever Shinzo says, and is under his control. Midoriya, while knowing what's happening, Shinzo kinda breaks the control as he feels a really strong pain, around his body. Midoriya, kind of expected this, as we know, Arnold's Voldigoad can do the heartbeat thing, which a lot of people, not really that, only one person was mad about it, the Dragon Lord. Go subscribe to him, he's a good guy. Shinzo starts to bleed, and starts to cough up blood. And he's kinda, a bunch of medics come into his life, so Shinzo doesn't die. Shinzo is my favorite character, by the way. I didn't want him to die. Well, he's not really my favorite character, I just really like him. And he's rushed to Recovery Girl. And like I said, all the fights are pretty much the same. Tenya does go because of some family business, which Midoriya is kind of suspicious of, and kind of thinks something that this is going to affect him, but doesn't really care much of it. So on to Deku versus Todoroki. Deku, not really wanting to fight Todoroki because he, kind of met Endeavor, and Endeavor was like, oh, you should make my son use his fire. And Midoriya, instantly knowing that Todoroki won't be a match for him, so simply just says, I want you to use your fire, which Todoroki is reluctant at first, but after some convincing and realizing that Midoriya has a strength that Todoroki will never reach, is forced to use his fire. Midoriya is very interested in this fire, as Midoriya can also do something similar with a small fire, but he doesn't really need that much. Midoriya simply tires out Todoroki until to a point where Todoroki cannot even stand up, and simply says, my turn, and fires a small fireball, which is far smaller, but not strong enough to kill Todoroki, but to injure him, and it hits Todoroki and he flies out of the ring. And so that match ends. The fight with Tokiyami versus Bakugo happens the same, and it's time for Deku versus Bakugo. Bakugo, instantly knowing that he's obviously going to lose, simply says that he'll try his best and try to give Midoriya a good fight. So Midoriya simply says, I'll hold back a bit since I don't want to make you cry. Which, this pisses off Bakugo, and Bakugo simply charges at Deku before the present mind can even say start. which he doesn't get disqualified as everyone already knows his strength. So maybe, well, and no one really wants to get in their way of the fight. Bakugo, who's currently putting up a good match with with Deku, is, well, actually putting up a good fight. And this realizes something. Deku is feeling, well, Bakugo to be far stronger than he usually is. Just before even he entered UA, he was actually weaker than this now. He couldn't have easily trained to be so strong. But say again, Izuku does know of Bakugo's training with All Might. And while Deku, well, doesn't know about All Might's of One for All and All for One, all that stuff. But instead, the new successor of One for All is, well, pretty much Bakugo, which I really do not like doing. But just for this what if, I will do, because, well, like, I don't really like giving other people like One for All, but like just for this what if, like I said earlier, we'll give it to Bakugo, since Bakugo is currently left behind. Midoriya even realizes when Bakugo tries to punch Midoriya, it creates a really hard shockwave of, like, well, strength. And because Bakugo, well, is Bakugo, he has more training than Midoriya in canon, and can actually not break his bones and control at least a small amount of One for All. At least he can at least control 10% without breaking his bones. Bakugo even adds One for All into his explosions, which doesn't injure him but really weakens him and tires him out. And these explosions are really incredibly huge, and Midoriya, while not trying to do anything related to fire due to Bakugo's nitroglycerin, well, simply says, "I've had enough," and punches Bakugo so hard that he flies out of the ring. But Bakugo, who was unconscious for like at least 2 seconds, regains his consciousness and stops himself before he even flies out of the ring, and lands back onto the ring, and simply says he forfeits. Which is a shock to everyone on why Bakugo just forfeited like that. And he simply says, well, I don't have a chance against Midoriya, so it's kind of best that he does. Well, Midoriya wins this thing, wins the sports festival. Well, anyways, they get all the medals, Bakugo coming out second and Midoriya coming out first. Bakugo still being locked up, even though being at second, and Tokoyami is third since Todoroki did not win. Todoroki, who now replaces Midoriya's spot, is kinda bummed out, and Endeavor is actually really mad at Todoroki for losing, but Todoroki shrugs it off and simply says, you've seen the kid's strength, he was far stronger than me, and probably even far stronger than you, which pisses off Endeavor. But Endeavor is trying to be a good dad and trying not to get pissed off, kinda, well, simply says, maybe there is no point in I don't really know what he would say. I think he would just give up on Todoroki, but also kind of encourage him to use his fire more. And because of Deku, I would say Todoroki does use his fire a lot more than in canon. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this part. Because I'm sorry that I've been gone for a while. I just had some stuff off my thing. I'll just say I had some stuff. I really had some stuff. I had some visitors over, and I recently just heard that where I'm living will go under lockdown, which really bums me out. But yeah, so anyways, I'll be going anyway. But as I just said it. Sorry for not uploading, but I will be uploading, say, at least once a week, as I recently said at the beginning of the video. And well, also my videos will be edited, and my school will be reopening, well, due to the lockdown, my school won't be opening anytime soon. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this what if. Make sure to go subscribe to the Dragon Lord, because he's the reason that I really make these what ifs. Well, kind of this specific what if, since he likes this what if. So I continue the series because of him and because of you guys. Because the other what if Deku, the reincarnation of Honest Voldigoad, also did really good. And other what if series I will be continuing whilst there will be new series, but I will not be continuing any other older series, such as what if Deku was a Beast Boy and what if Deku was a God of Destruction candidate, as I do not, first of all, for the what if Deku was Beast Boy, I don't really have anything to do it, and for what if Deku was the God of Destruction, that's too OP, so I gave up on that. So, I hope you guys have a good year, 2020. We have finally left it behind. And, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. And this is like the third time I've said it. I'll be seeing you guys on the next What If. Peace out.